Hey guys, my name's Taylor Kellum. I will be discussing the operations management at Disney. From the very beginning in 1923, when Walt Disney signed his first contract, his goal has always been to give the customer the best experience he could. Disney first started with cartoons, then movies, and in 1955 opened his first amusement park, where the Disney magic began. Over the next 50 years, Disney has continued to grow and dominate the industry. Disney now has multiple parks around the world and over 150 movies. Disney has been able to do this by using an experience strategy. All 10 operation management decisions can be significant in building this experience. Design of goods and services, supply chain management, location strategies, managing quality, process strategies, layout strategies, scheduling, human resources, inventory management, and maintenance. But today we're only going to look at a couple that define Disney. First, I just want to talk about Disney's mission and vision statement. I found Disney's mission right at the top of their About page on their website. It states clearly that the mission of the Walt Disney Company is to entertain, inform, and inspire people around the globe through the power of unparalleled storytelling reflecting the iconic brand, creative minds, and innovative technology that makes ours the world's premier entertainment company. And then their vision statement I found at Panamore Institute. It states that it is to be one of the world's leading producers and providers of entertainment and information. I actually just had a class where we discussed the human resources of Disney, so to connect that with this class, human resources is a huge part of Disney's success, starting at the hiring process. Each applicant is reviewed, and if there is interest in the applicant, they will be set up for an audition. These auditions are held at the casting center, which is the building in the corner. These applicants would then apply for these roles. They would then learn about the Disney's heritage, regulations in terms of employment. Applicants then continue on into their interviews for the roles. If interested, Disney will then hire them as a cast member and then send them off into Disney University. Disney University was established as a place for the new cast members to rehearse and learn all things Disney, mainly to learn the company's heritage, traditions, languages, the different symbols, the shared values, and a really good way to keep these new members excited. I have a quote here from Disney himself. It says, "The success of our organization depends on the way we deal with people, and it begins with the way we deal with our employees. Our ability to work positively with people lies in continually putting to practice some of our key points." Not sure if you caught it in the last slide, but when employees do become a part of the Disney culture, they are no longer considered employees, but they are cast members. This table shows the vocabulary used once hired at Disney. This is just another example of how Disney's human resources really goes above and beyond to create that best experience for their employees and their guests. Next, I just want to talk about Disney's layout strategy. So, every detail really mattered to Disney, and he really wanted to surround the guests with everything Disney to create that best experience for all, no matter what age you were. If you've been to any of their amusement parks, you've seen just about how much detail they can put into a ride or even a costume, but they also do the same thing in their shows and movies, and they're constantly adapting to the newer technology. There's music, the colors, the fireworks, the architect. This all feeds into the layout and the structure of Disney, and especially their amusement parks. How people even stand in line for hours and hours, and they will continue to do it over and over again. Disney has been able to implement this type of layout that creates these lines to flow, and they have TVs to keep you guys distracted, and they even have thought it all the way down to where garbage cans are placed within the layout. So just how many steps are people willing to take before they drop out their garbage? And Disney watched people and counted how many steps, and he then put garbage cans there just to keep his parks clean. The layout of Disney amusement parks is really to show off the detail that is put into each classic Disney film. It's really to bring it to life for that guest and show them what they're seeing on that television show, all the way down to the hidden Mickey ears that are everywhere, because Mickey Mouse is what started them all. So the layouts of these movies, shows, and parks are well thought out and well executed to maximize the revenues. While I was talking, there should have been pictures popping up. I had some examples that I had taken of the layout strategy that I thought really brought Disney to life and made it Disney. The last thing I'm going to talk about is Disney's supply chain. In order to create a good supply chain strategy, a company must take into consideration how they will affect a person and the environment. Disney considers themselves to have a responsible supply chain. This quote came from Disney's website again about the type of supply chain they use. Ethical sourcing of Disney branded products is an important focus of our overall corporate citizenship efforts. We promote ethical production of Disney branded products by working to improve labor conditions in production facilities, testing the safety and integrity of products, and exploring ways to reduce the environmental footprint of our supply chain. Continuing on supply chain, Disney also values a responsible supply chain by valuing their suppliers. Disney says we rely on a dedicated, competitive, world-class supplier base to collaborate with our sourcing professionals and work with our infrastructure to bring the Disney magic to our customers and guests around the world. This means that Disney also values supplier diversity and sustainability.